The first step is bring the chicken stock to simmer oven medium-low heat in a pot that is large enough to hold the stock, chicken, and ultimately noodles. The second one is the poach the egg whites until they reach an internal temperature of 175 Fahrenheit. Use an instant read thermometer. Always use an instant read thermometer. This should take about 25 minutes. The third one is remove the chicken thighs, set aside to cool enough, and to handle. Pull the chicken off of the bones. You want bite-sized chunks reserved. Then, stain the stock if you are worried about little bits floating around in it. Not a big deal through nothing. 5 is second, add a bit of hot chicken stock to the bowl and stir to combine. You want to do it this way. If you just add the flavoring to the big pot, you are going to be chasing bits of gochujang around the pot for an hour. Bring the Korean ramen broth to a boil. Add the noodles and cook until done. Follow the instructions on the noodles package. Return the chicken to the broth to warm thaw. Slice the egg lengthwise. The second one is ladle the broth, noodles, and chicken into bowl. Top with the eggs, green onion, enoki mushroom, and kimchi. Serve a bit of extra gochujang alongside for the serious chili heads.
Let's move on to our side dish. We have the japchae. Literally means mixed vegetables. However, the main ingredients of this classic dish is Korean sweet potato starch noodles, also known as glass noodles. Japchae is essential dish for traditional holidays and special occasions. Likewise, there are many variations using different ingredients such as spicy seafood japchae and kungnamu japchae. In addition, for traditional japchae, the chewy and springy noodles are nicely paired with thin stripes of beef or pork, but in this recipe, we use chicken and various vegetables in slightly sweet and savory sauce. It's also common to add an egg garnish, and we realize that it is good also if you spring with some finely chopped peanuts. For the plating, as you can see, it is not just being mixed together, because for us, it symbolizes the uniqueness of difference, the variation of color, the size, or how the ingredients being cut, and taste that makes it unite the goodness of every taste when you eat it. We make sure also that its simplicity makes it more unique. Therefore, the last thing that is really important is serve it hot. Maybe serve it as an appetizer or side dish or over a bed of rice to make it a great dish.
The last meal that we prepare is the dessert, which is the donut. A twisted donut or a yeast donut or stick of pastry made from wet flour that deep fried in oil. In Korea, they call it kwayabeji. According to ancient history, documents like the Annal of the Joseon Dynasty, kwayabeji was around even during the Korea isolationist period prior to the eventual influx of Western influence. The original form was invented in the city of Tianjin and dates back millennial. In China, they are known as majuwa. In Korea, they are known as the kwayabeji. In the Philippines, they are known as the shakoy and pilipit. In Japan, they are known as the sabokei. There are plenty of fun and tasty Korean dessert, but one of the most popular sweet treats on the street is the simple twisted donut. A favorite among children's getting home from school and nostalgic parents, munching down on that crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. Kwayabeji is a warm and happy experience. Kwayabeji are easy to find in the restaurant and at the food vendors, but there are also really simple dessert to try making at home. In preparing this, we just need to combine all the ingredients except the cinnamon and oil. Knead it until reach the perfect dough and rest it 2 times and it takes 2 hours of resting. After that, we cut the dough in 16 pieces and braid it then fry. For the plating, we decided to put it in a bowl and let it all stand to easily sew the braiding shape.